Hi everyone, Tyler here. So I wanted to kind of continue my conversation I started on Sunday, and I want to talk a little bit more about Calle. So today I'm going to be reviewing the album Entren Los Que Quieran, and that's the second to most recent album that Calle released. It came out in 2010. Now, this album is somewhat of a departure for the group. Some of their earlier work was more uh, mainstream reggaeton in its sound. It was less experimental, but they've definitely upped their game in terms of the kind of variety they present in their music with this most recent album. Or not with their most recent, the one before. Um, some of my favorite songs by Calle are on this album. Vamos a portarnos mal, which essentially translates to let's just go be bad, basically. And it is kind of this call to say, hey, I don't want to follow the rules. Just break the rules and do what we want. We don't want to follow these cultural norms that are so prevalent. There are several other songs on the album that I'm a huge fan of. Muerte en Hawaii is one of the songs on there. Very interesting. It is backed with ukulele, and it has some really interesting sounds in it. It actually takes from some classical as well in terms of the sound structure. It's very much something that you wouldn't expect to hear on a reggaeton album. And I think that's one of the reasons I like it so much, because the whole album kind of defies your expectations. It isn't exactly what you would think to hear when you're listening to a group from Puerto Rico. It definitely transcends the genre, the reggaeton genre, in many ways. And I think that that's where the strength of the album lies, in not allowing itself to be defined by a genre, but in taking that genre and saying, while we might be saying that we are part of this genre, we don't have any problem going outside of this if that's going to be what we need to do musically to succeed. And I think that that's really excellent. And I think it shows a lot of ability for the group to not be afraid to take chances. And I think that that is something that's really important for artists. They need to not worry about what the public is going to think, and they need to do what is musically what they're called to do. And I think that's very much in evidence on this album. So I would highly recommend you all go take a listen. I really enjoyed this album, both the songs I mentioned and the rest of it. It features many different instruments, things you wouldn't expect, and while the album is in Spanish, you should still be able to enjoy it even if you can't understand the lyrics. Though I would highly recommend at least looking up a translation, because many of their lyrics are very interesting and carry a lot more meaning than you might necessarily expect. So I'll post links down below for where you can purchase the album, as well as, hopefully if I can find it, where you can listen to the full album if you don't want to buy it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the like and subscribe button, and give me a shout out, give me a comment down below about what you want to hear from me next, what artists you want me to talk about in my artist spotlight, or what albums that you just absolutely love that you'd love for me to talk about. So let me know, and I'll see you guys again in the next video.